OKFM 101.7.
Wow. Akufo Addo Ablakwa, MP for North Town, Minority Spokesperson on Foreign Affairs. Me watch no pay.
Yo, many are major also. We have a call.
Boko. What's ye unua John Kuma. Na niema ba ku mienu bi a obo so ne se obi ye president na bi a waba North Town na ose se nyame ya adom na me be ye president ya mu road we meya oye ma wo man enti ade bia yem president ana ebe hyebo so obeye bia no sabi onya ama ne ho eti de din national ekra eda ano no eti se ye bo ho brasa na enye bone it's of also economic importance say yeah ade weni edebe brey examples of other nations a wo national cathedral yi enom ne ade budget no kura nso no minister me ate se na se ehyem se ye bi diska bi bekọ ho na ye de akwa akoboa enkomo yi wote a eto sei wonu etio
Yo, Medas, Edikai, Mamenchia, Minia, the Honorable John Kuma, Minim, no, Achepa, Sana Okaya, no, Nukra, no, Mamenchia, Chief one, na Menda, okayfm for us, sir, my friend, on this very, very important matter. Edikai, no, as I said, Medichu just say, yeah, Christopher. Na acknowledge the importance of a national cathedral. The beer Yabeko Aquaco Bompire. We cannot downplay the importance of that. In China, on my way, no, sorry, bedway, and contributed various denominations almost see headquarters almost see significant edifices contributed because per se nyame insure so because who contributed in the work of God and in the building of the temple it brings a lot of blessings. And the per se discussion did to the proper context. Be say Ghana yen national cathedral and as and say ye see a national cathedral. Many other jurisdictions particularly in Europe. This whole concept of national cathedral it dates way back before the Westphalian Treaty of 1648. So that time there was no distinction and no separation between church and state. Not sorry, either Catholics and the Protestants, state, and then there was war between the Catholics and the Protestants, leading to the Peace of Westphalia. And they say from 1648, Omo agrees they will separate the church from the state until the state should be managed by politicians, not pastors and reverend ministers. And then you have that distinction. Until that period, that Gothic era, now European nations now be a national cathedral. And that is the history. This whole national cathedral concept, a honor. It's a history of centuries. And also, the AC wa Ghana. As I say, Kaiser National Cathedral Pledge way started as a personal pledge of the president, a personal pledge that he made to the Almighty. Say, Nyame Eshrano, na say, we need presidency, if he's third time lucky, or see this national cathedral project in honor of the Almighty. And that's how we started. Into Ubekaya, the initial communication was that it's a private initiative. Among use Ghanaian taxpayer funds. Even a press cutting here from adomonline.com. Government not using taxpayers' money to build National Cathedral. This is August 27, 2015. Mankind, with your permission. The immediate past General Secretary of the Christian Council of Ghana, Reverend Dr. Kwabena Opuni Frimpong, says government will not pay for the yet to be built National Cathedral. Speaking on Asempa FM's Ecosystem show on Monday, Dr. Opuni Frimpong said President Akufo Addo will only facilitate the acquisition of land for the project, but will not finance it, as is being speculated in the public domain, unquote. Almost set up board of trustees as a private initiative, and yet it wasn't public. It says, yes, setting up COVID-19 board of trustees, to collect donations. It was with a public mindset into Parliament approve, and all those monies they must account to Parliament and to Ghanaians. It was set up as a private enterprise into Omwamba Parliament, the board of trustees, they set it up privately. It's not even a procurement entity, and there are legal implications about that. But fast forward.
Ansana,
November. Yeah.
Sir, Obi beye mampani, and our Baba beye mampani, or a candidate. Now make promises, some ba. Maya dear way at the amount minor. Or ye we are, so when you say Yamaya Dumness and Nasha Cathedral bar, a wall minor. And no, can we call it say a personal promise? And I say, or by mampanino, or ye no, or your money dim.
Very brilliant question. Into Oshabo in your private capacity, what kind MPP manifesto now? National Cathedral in the manifesto, 2016 manifesto, any MPP manifesto. Your project, as politicians, privately, sika. Yes, support. You say recently, Michelle, national service personnel in my constituency, me donated me 2 months salary to them. And no, my private initiative, you don't be Auditor General on the account, on the demand accountability. You understand? The rules are different. It's Uber to me a personal pledge to the Almighty. Now you Jane say, obe mobilize na downfall na like-minded Christian supporters. That's how it started. Interna Reverend Dr. Puni from Pomo for Akukuda Munyana. That was the understanding they had. That's what we were all told. Say personal pledge. Into any idea, use it taxpayer funds, because legally, it's very, very important. OEBB as public and national project approach, is different, because a national project, not say who Jessica every Ghana for who utilize it or musika so using their taxpayers' funds. What kind Article 174 of the Constitution and Article 178 of the 1990 Constitution, they are different. And we must appreciate the distinction. We are politicians, that's a who you be in your personal capacity. To say the Akufo Addo and Kenofroyata Gabi recently Omoko the Omukrom Chimho Eko BA almost a sports complex be Omwesi. That was their private. Etianono almost one raise your musica and omudiaye. Okoche bihua omubie recently. Etianono any budget nemo. Auditor General on coming cohort or koye auditing to report to Parliament. And we a private initiative. Let's have the distinction. And there are many politicians who have done private initiatives and now they've carried out private projects. And no, that requirement
but honorable, and no, you bet me, obi bet me, and a private idea, a friend Sabia, national distinct.
It's not really about the name. Sika would be
okay.
The processes that will follow.
Okay.
So who use it a buying Sika? And no, immediately no. And run it chill. There are constitutional obligations as I say will follow. Internal Nameba 15th November 2018. One say after we were all made to understand say, oh, Ghana for your Sika and Cathedral project where a president pledge would hear the Reverend Dr. Opuni Frempong Kai. But on the 15th of November 2018, Finance Minister all presented 2019 budget and or indicated a change of policy. Say, President Sesedia or Moba Ghana for Abeji seed capital. Into we should expect a certain partnership between the state and the church. That is how he put it at paragraph 157 of the 2019 budget. Into on the 28th of November, debate budget. No, the minority at the time put out our concerns and drew attention to the fact that okay, the entire 2019 budget now, there is no line item, no provision at all for the National Cathedral. It is just what the say, oh, Mubeba be seed capital. Now, public financial management, and the Honorable John Kuman knows, sir, Parliament deals with numbers, deals with figures, specific figures. And say, what is the overall cost? Number one. Number two, a partnership. Why never 40%? And why not effort the account? For example, okay, 2022 budget now. You start a partnership between government of Ghana and a development partner. Okay, budget now. You must specific numbers. Say, donor partners contributing about 640 million, and the Arcano almost 400 million to make up the 1 billion. Are buying using government of Ghana resources to make up with that balance. It is there. Into India, okay, Article 178 of the 1992 Constitution. Yacho they say, quote, no money shall be withdrawn from the consolidated fund except to meet expenditure that is charged on that fund by this constitution or by an act of parliament, or B, where the issue of those monies has been authorized by an appropriation act or by a supplementary estimate approved by resolution of parliament passed for the purpose. Indeed, sir, letter now, the Honorable Finance Minister, Ochiro Koma, the Controller Accountant General, leaky last week, 25 million cedis. No? The Finance Minister has acted ultra-virus to the Constitution. Yet, flagrant violation of the Constitution. Because Sasikana Omu yi from the consolidated fund, no, Omu need to me, say, Ombe yi 25 million, no, because it has not been approved by Parliament.
Okay.
Secondly, 82 million cedis, no, Omu yi from the consolidated fund under the office of the President. Edema, Dr. Anas David Ajayi and associates as architects and consultants to the project. No? Again, that is without parliamentary approval. It is so far 57 million Ghana cedis documents now are releasing. We shall be releasing more documents going forward. And hundreds of millions of Ghana cedis have been taken out of the consolidated fund without parliamentary approval. I mean, Minia, Yenina, Christopher.
Okay.
Project way. It is a project to say more moving from personal to national, but it is still a project to honor the Almighty. If there is any project in this country, as I say, you approach it with purity, with lawfulness, holiness, transparency, a project way. Look, as I say, we must fear God. You cannot hide behind National Cathedral and be engaging in unconstitutional conduct.
Okay, now
you are even inviting the wrath. I mean, Second Chronicles chapter 28, verse 2 and 3. When David wanted to build a temple for the Lord, and
Second Chronicles chapter say.
Chapter 28, verse 2 and 3.
Second Chronicles chapter 28, verse 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Onyankopon asem ne ose. Second Chronicles chapter 28, verse 2 and 3. Verse mu metoso mienu taduonu nwotwe mu mienu miensa. Na onante Israel himfo akwan so na woye guo ahoni nso ma Belim ewa. Bajawa. Na wahye aduhwam hinomba bonhwan mu na wahye ne ma wo ogyamu sɛdeɛ akyiwade a amanaman a Awurade tutu wɔn firi Israel anim no yɛɛyɛ no teɛ no.
OKFM 101.7